What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1074. Now, the chapter is out over on TCB. We're here today to sit down and read the latest installment of the pinnacle of art and literature, man. I am very much happy at the fact that we are back from break. We can actually enjoy some One Piece, not get hit with, fake cliffhangers and then getting hit with the actual cliffhanger and being told you're on break, and now we're back. So let's get into this chapter, man. I am waiting to see if we're going to get some stuff covering whatever happened with the Stella, with Vegapunk and Bonnie, since that was a big part of things that were taken care of from there, that we need to know what's going on with that. The stuff with Weevil, we know now there's probably like an 80% chance, I would say it's probably creeping more into the 90s, maybe in the hundreds, that Stussy actually is the real mother to Weevil, the whole love child thing with Whitebeard. It's looking possible right now. So we're probably going to get that flashback eventually soon, in regards to Vegapunk, the whole thing there with Whitebeard, Stussy. Probably going to get the connection afterwards with Stussy and Luffy at some point in time, when they link up, or, with Weevil. It's going to happen. And then the stuff there with Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Not the other J I know, not that other rat, okay? It wasn't earned, it was given. So I want to make sure we know that. But man, the fact that we're actually getting Gorosei names, the stuff possibly with the solar system, the satellites, originality, whatever it may be, man. All I know is Oda's got a lot he's cooking with. And I'm very interested to see how things are going to go, because it feels like now we may be entering the climax soon of Egghead. It could be a few weeks from now, a few months, who even knows. But the only way I'm going to know the direction of where things stand right now is by reading the chapters. So let's get into it. Let us see what awaits us, man. But I am hoping we get some stuff through our body, because I need to see how she's going to handle the pain. This is her, nothing happened. But in actuality, something happened. So let us see for ourselves. All right, chapter 1074. Title of the chapter is Mark III. Mark the Third? Like Mark III? I don't know. You know what? I cannot. I'm thinking like some kind of like a robot, something. Like it might be related to that. Who knows? It's Vegapunk's island. It may be connected to that. Okay. And continuation still of the Mads flashback, because you see her after Judge, Queen, and then Caesar. Just what is going on, man? Is it probably because of the Nobel Prize thing that from last cover page? So let's see. 3 men endlessly Wait, hold on. 3 men endlessly scrapping to be number 2. So the Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 30. Listen, man. At best, they're all probably number 3s in their own rights, but Vegapunk declared number 1. So fair enough. But maybe, then again, you know what? They're fighting against each other and stuff, but Stussy probably was like the number 2. I would have to think that would be the case. So, anyways, a figure blocks their way. Fabrio, Stratum, Egghead. So, okay, we're going to continue on with the pandemonium to try to escape from Egghead Island. You're meant to be with the Marines, right? Why the hell is a government weapon getting in our way? So you still see... Wait. Oh, okay, well, I'm about to say, because I'm like thinking to myself, I don't know, you know what? It's the Seraphims. It's been a long week, a long break week. I was thinking to myself, hold on a minute. No, the Seraphim there for Kuma, and let me continue reading. You'll pay for hurting our men. You see a bunch of them down on the ground. One guy pulls up with the Thule, and you see like the thing, whatever, right, from Kuma's ability and stuff, right, with the paw, like the Urusu, I guess we'll call it, and whacks it. Like, you see the thing manifests afterwards, and as it goes for the rocket launcher shot, thing just gets blacked right away. That thing is massive, though, man. Like, if that's supposed to be baby Kuma, God help me when that thing actually matures. When that thing actually has, like, its prime moments card, right? This is a baby icon at 85 overall, and it probably has at least a 4-star weak foot. Absolutely mental, but this thing is just blocks the attack, and it looks, I don't know if it was like continues to sway it, but you see more of an explosion in the background. What was that ability? It's a bubble shield. The ultimate defense invented by Vegapunk. This must be a Mark... Oh, that's where it comes from. Okay. This must be a Mark III Pacifista. It's far more advanced than those prototypes used in the Summit War. Oh, wow. So even... Okay, so imagine because right now the Seraphim, of course, we know they're the replacements of the warlords and everything. But imagine like if you were to multiply beyond the amount that we have here, though, how frightening those things would be with just having 7 alone. And this year just being on a different level to what we saw at Marine 4. Because back then, they were a big deal. It's like, it's military might, right? At the end of the day. Now it's like, for some people, they might be looked at as fodder and stuff. But now, these things, nah, they are different. Resistance futile. Surrender and proceed with me to Factory B. Navy Science Group Weapon. Oh, wait, hold on. Time out. Seraphim Kuma had white hair. I knew it was a long break week. Because I'm thinking to myself, why does the design look a little bit more different? But yeah, I mean, but then again, at the same time, too, we had saw the other pacifistas there with Luffy. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Like, you know what? There is another author I could blame for this, definitely, but I'm not going to put any smoke on them until tomorrow. But anyways, Navy Science Group Weapon Pacifista. And yeah, so, I mean, damn, bro. If Vegapunk has multiple of these, I mean, besides the ones that we saw earlier, my God. Everyone do what it says if you don't want to die. Yeah, I think you should. And you see one already down on the ground, injured. One, I think this guy for sure had to have torn his ACL falling over. But who's controlling him? Pacifista don't act on their own like this. Initiating capture. That is very true. Who could be in control right now? Initiating capture. Factory, please don't move. You'll aggravate your wounds. Huff Huff, someday off this turn. Oh, okay. So Sentomaro ended up being fine. I mean, there was no way that he was gonna actually get smoked, even though like it looked like Lucci pretty much like beat them within an inch of their life. But yeah, you see the big body and everything from there. Yeah, no, Sentomaro was fine. Someday off this turn out to be, or the Pacifista doing a job. Something's definitely up. Okay, well, I was gonna say if they were the one in control, but I mean they're pretty much in really bad shape, so no way they could. The frontier dome's sealed, and I can't even get a hold of Grandpa Punk. You got it. I'll get him off this island no matter what. So remembering what happened with Luffy and stuff prior to being taken out. Huff, huff, buzz. Buzz, buzz. It's unsettling. The Navy's still trying to reach me. They don't realize I'm already a rebel. And you know Kizaru's not too far off, and then you know who. That's in tow right now, man. Oh boy, this arc's about to be so different, man. Even if towards its end. Guess I can just do what ask and shall you receive. Ask and shall you receive. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to say these words because I'm not a fan of the franchise as many others. But if someone's going to do it better, it's going to be Oda. Allow it. The Clone Wars. Here we go. All 50 Mark III units stand ready to deploy. You see all like the pods all numbered there. 12, 11, 9, 10. And all of them just opening all up. Straw Hat Luffy will be taking Dr. Vegapunk with him on his ship. Your mission is to see it too that they set sail safely. Understood. And all of them just getting up. Listen, man, those I seen the red shoes that are just going crazy on Twitter and stuff, and let me just say this right now. Vegapunk did it first, so just want to make sure we're aware of that. The Navy might have something up their sleeve. Stand guard at the coast. Whoa, you see all the people there. The citizens are like, damn, those things are massive. Stop moving. Let's get out of here. And they are just being deployed going in. Something is going to go down on this island soon. No matter, they have to be aware of the fact that this place is gonna get bombed. No matter what happens, you must ensure your creator escapes. Yeah. Now this has now become a proper escape mission with the help of the military might that they have there. Okay. Lab Stratum Egghead. What do you mean he's not here? Oh, we're about to find out. Oda, please don't tell me anything bad's happened to Bonnie, man. Please tell me nothing bad's happened to Bonnie, please. I beg. What do you mean he's not here? He's got to be in the lab somewhere. Ha, I ran all over the place looking, though. I mean, you know what? I had an experience myself of trying to find something that was like clearly there this week, and I just couldn't. So I understand where Luffy's coming from. So you broke your hover boots from all that running around. Wow, what a meathead! Don't snitch. I can't pay them back. But seriously, where did Apple Gramps go? Apple Gramps. Is that the first time he's called him that? Oh, actually, no. It was actually Chopper. Wait, was it Chopper that said it? I can't tell. You know what? The bubble's shooting more towards where Luffy is because even though like Chopper's there on the other angle, so I'm assuming it's still pointing towards Chopper. But seriously, where did Apple Gramps go? I couldn't find Body either, so it has to be Bonnie's over. Hey, she's still good. She's still good. Thank. But what happened to the Stella? That's what I need to know. I mean, it could just be the baby thing too. Oda could just be doing this whole thing, saying like, the Stella's gone, but you know what? Naturally, is the thing that we saw from before, right? So could be pulling my leg for nothing, but we'll see. It's like, huh? Everything in the lab is transmitted to this monitor. Huh? I just been freaking out. She never went anywhere. You could have told me so. See, Oda making me think for no reason when it's clear as day the whole baby thing happens. This author rattles me sometimes when he be doing these things. Be like, oh yeah, by the way, Vegapunk might be gone. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, so maybe that memory used to rush shock thing, whatever's there, boom, they went inside, and then who knows, went to Kuma or whatever. Like, it'll make you think of these things, but in actuality, you're just being a rat. Too many authors are going down with that trait, and I don't like it, man. Yeah, he could have told me sooner. This... In a second. I was not. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. I feel like there should be a moment coming, but this one. No, you know what? No. I'll give it one. I'll give one bell. One bell at the very least. Let's. You know what? Intercontinental title. Fair enough. Secondary. Fair enough. We'll do it for this. Son, look at the fit on Zoro, bro. No, listen. I don't know what's going on here with Stuzzy. I really don't know what's going on. Is it classified as a fit? Who knows? I don't care. But Zoro looking clean as hell, boy. Oh my god. And I don't know what's going on there with Brook. I know he doesn't have CTE, so take off that football helmet. This place is simply marvelous. They have everything. The future is now. I thought we were leaving. Where's your Stella body? Did something happen, bro? I just can't, bro. He actually, look, even with those shoes on, my man is styling and profiling, bro. I love to see it. Yes, we have a couple of issues. Just keep calm and listen. First, the Stella has disappeared. Second, we lost control of the Frontier body. Or for the Frontier Dome. What? How can it be? Pant, hey, your face is good as new. We found some spare parts. And things stand we're basically trapped. As things stand, we're basically trapped on the level stratum. Seriously? If we try to leave, the lasers will likely fry us. God damn. And we see a little part on the bottom here. I won't lie, man. There's one thing I don't like with One Piece in the recent times, the paneling, man. It just feels like, bro, there's just give me a double spread of something and then just add an extra page order. Like, we don't have to be doing this. What? How can we leave the island with Vegapunk then? Quite. And then the dome is really a secondary concern when you consider your main passenger is missing. We should prioritize finding the Stella first. I'll figure out a way to repair the dome in the meantime. How are we meant to find him if he's not showing up on any of your monitors? I mean, it has to be because he was turned to a baby and stuff, right? And I also see... Wait. Hold on. Thankfully, I did not go down yet. Because I need to keep looking at this panel, right? Do you see what Nami is doing to Lucci? Hey, we love to see it. Even though it should be Robin, like, right now hitting, like, sweet chin musics and super kicks and all that. Especially to someone like Lucci. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming Nami has to be here going for a kick or something, whatever. But, yeah, the boys, when they were defeated earlier by Stuzzy's powers and stuff, they've been locked around. They're going to be kept safe and everything. But, nah, we need a couple more kicks. And then you see over there in the background, man. Shout out to the 06, man. Love to see it. All right. Let's go back down. Well, these displays do normally show the entire lab, but the Seraphim rampage just now must have incapacitated some of the baby monitor snails, or maybe they were just knocked out of position. I'm having our workers in the other satellite search for him. He might have passed out in a blind spot. Shaka, it's Pythagoras. Third floor of C tower seems empty. I see, then try the next try. The sooner we find him, the sooner we get to set sail. Let's go search for treasure to... Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, you know what? To be fair, though, if there's any gizmos they can get their hands on right now that could be utilized for like later events in the story and stuff, this is the one-time opportunity. Go and take what you need to get. I'll join you. Yeah, bro, go ahead and do that. And I'll also go take a look around. I'm worried. And then, of course, oh, Stuzy-sama, take me with you. Does he know? Does he know? And you know what? Quite frankly, I don't think he'll care. I really don't. Guess I'll lend a hand. We're looking for a geezer with a sawed-off head, right? And you know, Sanji's like, nah, bro. Like, you need to stick back here. I don't care if you have a great fit, but you gotta stay back there. Hold on, Ma said. You're going out to find someone, but who's gonna find you when you're done? Yo, fair point. He's right, Zoro. You stay. And you see there Robin just like laughing with a smile, like, hee hee, like, you know, whatever. But then Zoro just rattled. Just be a deer and... Wait, is she the one who said it or he said it? Just be a deer and wait, okay? And then you see the I can't wait for that part to be animated, man. Just like the sound effects and stuff in the back. Okay. Man, what is... Yo, my guy is just... Yo, this is actually hilarious, bro. Nah, this is actually serious. Bro, man, just, you know, you chill like this, relax, so cool and everything, and then the guys that they beat the hell out of back in Nini's lobby are right by the feet. It's like, that's, yo, only Oda, man. It's just crazy. Like, think back to all the way in the past and stuff, and you know, the wars that they went through in their own respective battles, and then this is the sight we see right before us. Incredible. Man, what a damn pain. Well, they're just forming a search party, so I guess they'll be fine. Anyway, you must have been running all out, huh? We're just still struggling. I always go all out for everything. Can't believe we bumped into these guys again. Takes me back to Water 7. I wonder how Ice Boss is doing. Yeah, man. I really do want to see Iceberg and them again afterwards, but damn. Hey, that just hit me the nostalgia trip right there for Water 7 Saga. I have to go and revisit that arc one day. Lab interior power. Here we go. Oda, I don't ask for much. I really don't ask for much. In this day and age, I don't ask for much. But if there's something you can give me now, man, we need that flashback. We need the flashback, man. Bonnie, don't touch that. Shut it. Get out of here. What? Wait. You see that throw that way? Huff. Sob. What the hell is that? I see the cheeks of Bonnie, but who's that in the background there? What's... Oh, no. Is it time? Oh, here we go. My beating heart. It's time to be shattered. It might be time. Hey, what's wrong? What? Yo, the sun is... It's young Kuma. Oh boy, here we go. Something happened. You see the little guy just crying out his eyes and stuff. I mean, look, the only thing we remember of little Kuma and stuff of his past and everything, he had the Bible still with him. He had like the bamboo branch thing, whatever in the back and stuff after. Boy, if we're about to get Kuma's backstory leaping into Bonnie's stuff and then the truth, oh boy, this is going to be peak. This is, Oda, I need you to do this for me, man. Here we go. Wait. Daddy. We got you now. Oh, hold on. So we're seeing, okay, come here. Wow, someone save me. I can't take it anymore. And then, okay, so he was being terrorized and stuff by the shadow characters and stuff. You know, Oda's favorite people that he loves putting in the story for no reason whatsoever. Bastard. He's like, oh, bastard, get your ass back now. If you escape, they'll kill the rest of us. Okay, so this has to be among the people that he's with, the race and everything that's that he's supposed to be a part of it and everything. I don't want to go back now. I don't ever want to go there again, sob. And Bonnie just bullet right towards where he is. Sob, what's good crying gonna do? Damn brat. Go back. What the? I can't get any close. Oh my god. Yo. Nah, bro, listen. Yo, if you've ever been in a dream sequence where you think you're running for something or you're trying to run away from something, but you're stuck in the same place, and whatever the horror is, it's like chasing after you, it's getting closer and closer and closer, whatever. This is one of those scenarios that I'm definitely feeling. Like, I truly get where this is coming from right now, because I've experienced them quite a few in my day. Just kill me instead. If I go back, I'll die anyway. Oh, God. And Bonnie with the tears. I was like, what? Y'all beat him with the bat? What is wrong with y'all? They're just beating baby Kuma or young Kuma with those bats. Oh, you want to come with us? Abuse out. Nah, stop. And they're just beating with a pulp. You see all the blood pouring out of him and everything. The tears. My God, eyes rolled back. It looks. Oh my God, man. He was beating him. It hurts. I'm sorry. Help me. It hurts. I'm so. Is that supposed to be a celestial dragon thing over there? Or is that just a hairstyle thing? Stop it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I've seen the castle thing in the back. It has to be Merjoa. Or it has to be their kingdom from back then and stuff. Save me. Please stop it. And she pops right out. Oh, man. Nah, bro. Listen, you might have to jump back in there, Bonnie. I know that was tough to see. But to get the truth of what you're desiring, man, you gotta go through your own Rono Azor arc. You gotta go through it. I'm sorry, you gotta jump right back in. You might have got a heart foul. You may have to go and get checked with the doctor. Maybe switch jerseys. But you need to go back in there and get a bucket. Oh, my bro. This is going in parallel, side by side, what's going on right now with Kuma. We're in the red line. My guy just trying to climb his way up. All the blood. Bartholomew Kuma is still going. Shoot him down. Huff. You see the tears just rolling down from Money. I couldn't take it all in. My resolve wasn't strong enough. But if I stay ignorant, I'll never be able to understand. Right, Dad? Oh, please don't switch up, man. My girl. Oh, please, mate. We have to get more, man. We have to be getting more. There's no way these are the breadcrumbs I have to accept. Bro, man. And this is a big thing right there. It definitely talks about it for a character, right? Is the whole thing when it comes to her is all being able to do things and not being able to see it through to the end, right? I think this is going to be a big thing with her character where it's like, anytime she's found herself in conflict in terms of facing something like adversity or whatever, she gets knocked back and is scared to go forward and keep trying again. And this is going to have to be her thing, man. For you to be able to understand exactly what it is that Kuma had to do to make sure that you're okay and that he wasn't, you got to go back in there. Your something has to happen, man. So switching back now, going to the dump. Wow. They really totaled the place, even though they were born here. And I think that's Pythra. I'm not going to go and say the full name because it's just a tongue twist. Stella, where the blazes did you get to? Clink, clank, huh? Explosion ringing off. Someone threw like a grenade at him or something? Kaboom. Oh, I was wondering when we're going to see this individual again. But here we go. What do you have for me, Mr. Big News Morgans? Cool, ha ha ha, get a load of this. An insane scoop just came in. And listen, if it's not the Qatari investors that are trying to come and take Manchester United for me, I'm not trying to hear it. Jim Ratcliffe, maybe. But if it's Qatar, I'm listening. Anything else, keep it. Especially if it's that other team, the fake Red Devils. I don't want to hear none of that. Cool. Gotcha. And there he is, bro. Look at that beak. The world government intends to assassinate the beloved Dr. Vegapunk. They plan to kill the world's greatest genius. It's like O'Hara all over again. How did you get this news? But they miscalculated this time. The good doctor is far too popular for this to fly. He's loved as the man that develops energy to light up towns the world over. Fortunately, guess who else happens to be on the scene? This guy. And of course, the Gear 5th image right there of the poster for Luffy. So let's make the headline. Navy skirmish at Egghead. Emperor Straw Hat Luffy takes Vegapunk hostage. I'm sure the government will appreciate that spin. Go collect their contribution. Yes, that is outrageous. Yo. I mean, look, man, the guy wants to put his own spin on something, but bro, like, have some shame, all right? The streets know you're a capper, but the streets in your town, different story. Luffy. Where's the belt? Zoro gets the Intercontinental. You get the world title! No freaking way! Now of all times! Yo! Like, what? What? Of all the places you're gonna be? You're gonna be with my Dave Meltzer? The Dave Meltzer One Piece? Unbelievable. No, there's no... And Wapol being there... Bro, nah. What? There is no way. Look at the fit. Also, thank you, Lord, that she's not anywhere near that Martian stick in Mary Joie. Thank you. Because listen, you might be instant messenger somehow, but guess what? I know you rocking up with AOL. You don't got even Wi-Fi. You don't even got an Ethernet cable, bro. Then you talking about you won't get some Vivi. Luffy-san would never do something like that. The Economic Journal is such a rag. Yo, they came out here and said, y'all are just cappers. Y'all some cappers. Hey, keep your voice down. What if there's a wiretap sale around here? The government will erase us. I need to know how the hell Vivi and Wapol are on the same ship with Morgans. And you see some of the people there in the back. She actually borrowed my clothes. I've never washed them again. Okay. But I mean, she looks absolutely clean in this fit. Like, oh my God. Listen, the next Straw Hat, the one that should have been with us after Alabasta, if you gonna make that remontada and come back with us, by all means, you best be doing that. Princess of Arabasta, Nefertari, Vivi, and then the King of Evil Black Drum, Wapol. Besides, Morg-chan took us in. Don't be rude. Morgan's the one that took them in. So I guess whatever transpired during the Reverie when Sabo and the Revs who are going up against Green Bull and Fujitora, in the mix-up of it all, Vivi went with them. But then my thing is, for him to hold up that image, what transpired exactly that prevented them from getting their hands on Vivi? Because you would think they would just, like, die and there you go, but nah. Big talk for a girl who was bawling her eyes out yesterday. Don't look down on me or tell me how to do my job. My words can shake the world. Besides, news isn't about fact or fiction. It's about entertainment. How information flies, and that's the end of the chapter. Man. No, bro. No, you can't end the chapter like that, man. You can't end the chapter like that, bro. Man. Oda. Nah, I hate this guy, bro. I hate this guy. How do you do that to me, man? Look. You get the Clone Wars at least from the home team, with the Pacifistas rolling up, they're going to go in there, handle things so we got the escape route taken care of. But given the fact that we know that Kizaru and Saturn are going to be in tow very, very soon, I would pretty much say in the next few chapters, or at least before the next break week, they should be coming in, right? That's a big thing. And of course, everyone's on the search right now for Bonnie and them and everything. You know, you have the Luffy Zoro moment, which I thought was really nice, and like reminisce a little bit, you know, of like, you know, we fought these guys all the way back in Water 7. It's like, man, I want to see what Ice Boss is doing, Iceberg. And man, shout out to the Water 7 saga. Phenomenal arc. This just section of the story that just is so special to me. And I know for a lot of people, it's this arc, the saga that basically created the love. Like what was once like became love for One Piece. Even though my love for One Piece really came with the Jaya, Skypiea saga and stuff, and then Water 7 just took it to the next level. And Enies Lobby literally just being like a New Japan pay-per-view, honestly. But yeah, that stuff happening there. And then you give me breadcrumbs of Kuma's past from when he was a little munchkin or a big munchkin. And his people, which I don't know why they have them of shadows and everything, because if you're going to be doing that, then it means that Oda is definitely going to plan something where if we're going to get this flashback actually fleshed out, that it's not going to be Kaido, couple pages, here you go, and that's all you get. Like, I would have to hope it's going to be at least a chapter, maybe 2 chapters, for it to really hit for what it's trying to tell with what Kuma exactly was doing back then when he was the king and stuff, of, you know, the islands and everything he took care of and all that, and then everything that happened after from being ousted, and then, you know, Bonnie being on her own, and then now her dad becoming a cyborg, and then pretty much more or less giving up his life to make sure that Bonnie would be taken care of. It's like, we need to see her go through the memories to be able to see exactly what is happening, and that is going to cause pain, physically, emotionally, and mentally. But we know she's got to go through it. And again, those fears that we're seeing there in the chapter of her, like, every time that something bad is happening, every time that something goes wrong, she doesn't have that will to keep on going. And I honestly feel this is something that for sure is a big thing of her character, that we're only seeing the little bits there, but she knows that right now, if I'm going to get the understanding of what exactly happened that's being prevented from me, I need to go in there and do what I need to do, and that's see things through to the end. I may be hurt, I may be damaged, I might be in pain for a long time, I might have scars that are going to live on for a long time, but the fact of the matter is, Bonnie's going to have her something happen moment, and it's going to benefit her for the long term. Kuma might get smoked still in this arc, but if it's going to build a resolve to make sure that she sees things through to the end, make sure she can be able to live life to the fullest and play a role in seeing the downfall of the world government, we need those steps to be taken, and it's going to happen soon. So that there was great. But then, if you, bro, Vivi being with Morgans is still, like, we need some kind of an answer. What the hell happened during the Reverie, beyond the other stuff that we know, with this section here? What happened? The fact that she has anger on her and stuff, and then we know what happened to Cobra being assassinated and all that. Of course, her crying her eyes out yesterday is because of that. Now, it's like, okay, she has to be the queen. She's got to handle things. I know it says princess, but listen, we know that that's a queen. We know that's a queen right there, right? So, we definitely need to know exactly what is, like, the whole thing that happened there and basically what her plans are. My only thing is the fact that it doesn't say exactly where the aircraft, hovercraft thing that Morgans is on right now, what location it's at, because it doesn't say anything there. What happened to Python, though, as well, when it comes to, like, the grenade and stuff, that needs to be explained too, like, what's going to happen. But I do feel like that's something that's going to happen proceeding into the next chapter. Maybe there's somebody else that's going to be invading, whatever, we'll see. But, man, that was a crazy chapter to come back to. I mean, for the most part, it was more so, you know, just getting an understanding of the situation where things are at the moment, then bleeding a little bit into the Bonnie Kuma stuff, and then getting hit right there with the fact that Vivi's back. Like, listen, man, we got to make sure the championship belt is got to be right here for her. Like, that's what we're here for, man. Look, the honorary straw hat that should be, we have hope. We have hope again that there may be a chance she'll be on that ship too. And if we can bring Karu as well, that'll be great. But guys, Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of One Piece. Let me know how we're feeling about things coming back from the break. You know, in regards to the whole stuff that we have there, in regards to, you know, the Pacifistas being in use at the moment. How much of a hold off are they going to be able to do against like Kizaru and them? Are we going to see Saturn really flex on them? Like, just decimate everything that's there to show the gap between where the Gorosei are and then where, you know, other characters are in the stratosphere of the power scaling thing, whatever it is. The stuff going on with Bonnie and Kuma and the whole flashback stuff. From what I said here, how much do you think is believable that could happen, that we're going to see little parts of Bonnie's character having to go through some kind of progression by stepping into that time and place within Kuma's memories to be able to see the truth of what happened and then being able to take all of that and use it to move forward in life, you know, to make sure that things will not end up in the case that Kuma had to go through and the end that probably awaits him after. Let me know how much of it you see happening. And tell me right now, for one, how happy are you that Vivi's back? And number two, make sense to me of where this fits in the timeline with what happened during the Reverie and how these three, Wapol, Vivi, and then Morgans being all together. Let me know how that, in your mind, how you think it all came together before Oda gives us the details. Let me know that down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece, week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. I don't know if I'm going to be anticipating sadness and sorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get a knee slide. What I do hope for is we continue on the stuff here with Bonnie and Kuma. If we get a little bit more on the Vivi side of things in terms of where perspective's at, maybe a little bit more what happened with Kuma, with Cobra being assassinated and everything, and just whatever else to come. But mainly those two things. If I get those two, I'll be happy. But if Oda's going to cook like he has for 1,074 straight chapters, by all means, continue to do so. But just ease off on the pain, you know, just do that, we'll be good. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.